fortune spanning continents, and a name that whispers power in the higher circles of finance and politics. The Hinduja family is the UK's wealthiest family with an astounding net worth of $48 billion. But behind the luxury, behind the billion-dollar deals, lies a story of ambition, scandal, and a power struggle that threatens to tear it all apart. Watch till the end to find out how a simple letter set off a legal battle that fractured one of the world's richest families. The story begins in the early 1900s with one man, Parmanand Deepchand Hinduja. Born in 1901 in Shikarpur, Sindh, then part of British India, now in Pakistan, he saw opportunity beyond borders. With a keen eye for trade, he set up his first business in Iran in 1914, dealing in textiles, commodities, and movies. He distributed Bollywood films in the Middle East, a venture that planted the seeds for a global empire. But Parmanand wasn't just a businessman. He was a visionary who understood the power of diversification. By the 1950s, the Hinduja Group expanded into various industries, including banking, infrastructure, energy, and healthcare. His ability to navigate complex geopolitical landscapes helped him establish strong ties with leaders in India, Iran, and beyond. His firm, based in Iran, became one of the few Indian businesses to thrive under the Shah's rule. One of Parmanand's biggest achievements was his ability to foresee global shifts. While many were hesitant about investing beyond their home markets, he embraced international expansion, setting up a strong base in the Middle East. His decision to shift focus to Iran in the mid-20th century allowed the Hinduja Group to gain a foothold in oil and trading, making the family one of the wealthiest Indian business dynasties outside of India. But no empire is without challenges. In 1979, the Iranian Revolution forced the Hindujas to leave the country. The new Islamic regime brought uncertainty, and many businesses with ties to the Shah found themselves under scrutiny. Realizing the geopolitical risks, the Hinduja family swiftly relocated their global headquarters to London, strategically positioning themselves in one of the world's leading financial centers. This move not only protected their wealth, but also opened doors to even greater influence in the West. By the time Parmanand passed away in 1971, his four sons, Srichand, Gopachand, Prakash, and Ashok, were ready to take the empire to new heights. With a strong foundation built by their father, they embarked on a journey that would make them one of the wealthiest and most influential business families in the world. With great wealth comes great influence. The four Hinduja brothers transformed their business into a financial powerhouse. Banking, healthcare, energy, real estate. They had their hands in everything. But what truly set them apart was their political reach. From Downing Street to Delhi, their connections ran deep. British leaders sought their investments, Indian politicians valued their support, and Middle Eastern rulers saw them as trusted intermediaries. The Hinduja Group operates over 50 companies across 10 sectors, from transportation to media. IndusInd Bank, founded in 1994, is now a major player in India's banking sector. Ashok Leyland, their automobile arm, is the second largest manufacturer of commercial vehicles in India. Gulf Oil International has expanded across the globe, and Hinduja Healthcare is a rising force in premium medical services. They weren't just business magnates, they were power brokers. Their ability to navigate the corridors of power gave them unprecedented access to governments and financial institutions. Their influence extended beyond India and the UK. Dubai, Geneva, and New York became key centers of their operations. The scale of their wealth is almost incomprehensible. The Hinduja family owns some of the world's most expensive properties, including the sprawling Carlton House Terrace in London, a property valued at over $500 million. Their real estate empire spans multiple continents, reflecting their stature as one of the richest families in the world. But even the most powerful families can't escape controversy. In the 1980s, the Hinduja brothers were linked to the Bofors scandal, a corruption case that shook India. Allegations suggested that they had received kickbacks in a multi-million-dollar arms deal between India and Sweden. While they were eventually cleared, the scandal left a mark on their reputation. Then came another storm. Accusations that Srichand Hinduja had used political influence to fast-track his British citizenship. This controversy led to the resignation of senior UK official Peter Mandelson in 2001. However, an official investigation later found no evidence of improper conduct by ministers concerning the Hinduja brothers' citizenship applications. The Hinduja group has also faced criticism over labour practices. In June 2024, a Swiss court convicted 4 members of the Hinduja family, Prakash Hinduja, his wife Kamal, their son Ajay and daughter-in-law Namrata, of exploiting their Indian staff at their Geneva villa. The court sentenced each to between 4 and 4.5 years in prison for labour exploitation. The family has consistently denied any wrongdoing, stating that they uphold the highest ethical standards. For a family that thrives on influence and discretion, these scandals have tested their resilience. For decades, the Hinduja brothers, Srichand, Gopichand, Prakash and Ashok, operated on a simple principle: everything belongs to everyone and nothing belongs to anyone. This philosophy ensured family unity and allowed their vast empire to function seamlessly. In 2014, the brothers signed a letter reinforcing their commitment to collective ownership. However, as Srichand's health declined, his side of the family contested the enforceability of this letter, leading to a legal dispute that exposed deep-seated tensions within the family. In 2019, a legal battle erupted when Srichand Hinduja's side of the family challenged the long-standing agreement, arguing that each brother should have individual ownership of their assets. His daughters, Vinu and Shanu Hinduja, insisted that the collective ownership principle no longer served the family's best interests, especially as generational transitions loomed. The feud wasn't just about money, it was about power, succession, and the future of the Hinduja legacy. With the family patriarch, Srichand Hinduja, struggling with health issues, questions arose about who would lead the empire into the next era. The lawsuit created a divide between the brothers and their children, further complicating the battle for control. As the court case unfolded, private family matters spilled into the public eye. Reports suggested deep-rooted tensions that had been brewing for years, finally erupting into a full-scale conflict. The legal battle also raised concerns about the stability of the empire. Could the business survive if the family was at war? The family dispute took a significant turn in May 2023, with the death of Srichand Hinduja at the age of 87. His passing became a catalyst for reconciliation. In November 2023, the family announced a settlement to their long-standing dispute, effectively ending years of legal battles and public discord. This agreement reaffirmed the brothers' collective management, consistent with their long-standing principle of shared ownership. For a family worth over $48 billion, the stakes couldn't have been higher. The resolution demonstrated that reconciliation is possible without severing the bonds of shared ownership or legacy. Can the Hinduja family maintain this renewed unity, or is this merely a temporary respite in an ongoing saga? Despite the turmoil, the Hinduja Empire is far from collapsing. The family continues to expand, and they have made strategic acquisitions and launched new projects that aim to strengthen their presence in emerging markets. Green energy has become a major focus, with the Hinduja Group investing heavily in sustainable initiatives, including electric mobility, solar power, and hydrogen fuel projects. Their automobile arm, Ashok Leyland, is advancing its electric and hydrogen vehicle technology, while Gulf Oil International is pivoting toward cleaner energy solutions. In the digital age, financial technology has also caught the attention of the family. IndusInd Bank is aggressively expanding into AI-driven banking solutions, blockchain-based transactions, and digital lending services. The group's healthcare wing is pushing further into AI-assisted diagnostics and high-end medical tourism. But the question remains, who will lead the next chapter of the empire? As the younger generation steps into leadership roles, they face the challenge of balancing tradition with modernization. Will they keep the family united, or will new rivalries emerge? Only time will tell. The Hinduja story is one of power, ambition, and resilience. They've built an empire that has shaped economies and influenced governments. But as history has shown, even the greatest empires face their reckoning. What do you think the future holds for the Hinduja family? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and remember to like and subscribe for more insights into the world's wealthiest families.